Ms. Freeman,
Yes.
morning.
Good morning.
I believe you have a traffic matter, correct?
Yes.
Okay, you should be in courtroom 332 with Judge Larry Williams.
Okay,
I know-
thank you. Okay, thank you.
You are. Attorney Simon,
Yes,
are you ready or your client?
if he's, yeah, is that him in the jail? Yeah, we're ready. We just need to set it for him.
I forgot, he's in custody. And that is, I don't believe that's Mr. Durr. That's Mr. Clements.
Unless I can waive his, well, no, actually, we want a bond review as well.
Okay, all right. Kathleen, two left. I know I messed up the last.
You're fine. Good morning. How are you today?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
How do you say your last name again?
Two laws.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, did you receive the report for your client, competency report?
I did receive it,
Okay,
and I have been in contact with my client. He's having a hard time logging on today.
okay.
If I don't know if you want to wait for him to try to log on, or if you let me waive his presence.
How about, I just got the report, I need to just look at it real quick.
Okay. Thank you.
If you haven't logged on, then we'll talk about waivers first.
Okay.
Response? Response?
Yes, ma'am. I'm fine here.
I'm good. Are you here for a traffic matter?
Who?
A traffic matter.
Yes, I have like 8 white cards. I guess they're doing everything.
Yeah,
Concurrent.
so you're in courtroom, you should be in courtroom 332 with Judge Larry Williams. Take off your bonnet, you're still in court.
Okay, and then where do I go?
Courtroom 332, Larry Williams.
How do I get there? I'm sorry.
How'd you get here?
They gave me this meeting ID number.
Okay, so write this one down. I switched dockets.
Okay,
You know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
It's 360
360.
438
Uh-huh.
0000.
Thank you.
Ms. Jenkins?
Yes.
All right.
You should be in courtroom 332 for a traffic matter.
What's the number again? I'm sorry.
That's fine. 360
Uh-huh.
438
438.
0000. So
Okay,
40.
thank you.
You are.
Thank you.
Have a good one. You're welcome.
You just me.
You know what? I gave you the wrong information. This box, I gave you the wrong info.
I was about to say the same, like the same courtroom.
I gave you this Zoom information. It's 360-332-0000.
360 322
332.
332.
Yes, it's courtroom 332. So the middle number is the courtroom 332.
And it's 000.
4 zeros, yeah.
All right, thank you.
I gave you the wrong Zoom information. It's 360-332.
CR438-332. Okay,
And then the
thank you.
40. You're welcome. Sir, with T55 as your icon, what is your first and last name? So the gentleman who just had got audio with the face mask down, bald head, what is your first and last name?
Oh, cannot bake. Cannot bake.
Mr. Bates, okay.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Come on.
Okay, Attorney Tulas, are you ready?
I am.
Okay. versus Kenneth Bates. 2257665, Mr. Bates is charged with count 1, weapons carrying concealed, count 2, weapons, firearms, possession by a felon, count 3, weapons, felon, firearms, official offender, 4th, and 5th felony appearances.
Alexander Kirker on behalf of the people, P 86282.
Good morning, Your Honor. Kathleen Tu is appearing on behalf of Mr. Bates, P61A.
Can you state your P number one more time for the record? Actually, everything. because your audio-
63. Sorry, Judge. Good morning, Your Honor. Kathleen Tu is appearing on behalf of Mr. Bates, P6313A.
We're here today for competency hearing. Did everybody receive the report?
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't believe so. I don't have a report,
Okay, you usually don't.
other than setting the exam data.
Okay, so based off of the report here from the Center for Forensic Psychiatry, said that Mr. Bates was competent to stand trial at the time of his evaluation. Okay, Tula, did you see that in the report?
I did, Your Honor, and I will stipulate to the report.
Okay. So with that, the next step will be setting exam date, is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor. I would ask if you could set the exam date as far out as you could. My client has been shot in the leg. He has had surgery. He saw his doctor yesterday. It's not healing properly, and they want him to stay off that leg as much as possible. So I would ask for the latest exam date you could possibly give.
How much time does he need to heal or begin healing so that he can actually come to work?
Mr. Bates, are you there?
He was here for the record, he had audio issues.
Your Honor, all I know is that when he went to the doctor's yesterday, his knee is not healing properly. It's healing crooked. So they wanted him to stay off of it. So I would say at least a month out.
Okay, how about February 28th?
February 28th would be perfect, Your Honor.
And what time do you want? Anything after 9 o'clock? Well, between 9 and 11:30.
Could we do it at 11?
That's fine. And no issues with discovery, correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, anything else?
Nothing further.
Okay, Mr. Bates, if you just log back on, can you put your name on the record?
Yes, ma'am, because my phone keeps shutting down. I don't know why.
That's fine, just say your name, please.
Spell it. K,
No, just
Kenneth.
and your last name.
B-A-S.
One more time, Mr. Bates.
Kenneth Bakes. Kenneth. K-E-N-N-E-T-H. Bakes. B-A-T-E-S.
Okay, so we just set your exam date. You can call your attorney to talk about it in more detail, okay? Mr. Les, you give Mr. Bates a call.
I didn't
I
hear.
will give all, Your Honor. Oh, I will call you, Mr. Bates.
Mr. Banks, your line.
Oh, okay, thank you, Ms. Kathleen.
Have a good day.
You too, Judge. And just to confirm, it was February 28th at 11 a.m.
Correct.
Okay, thank you. Everyone have a wonderful day and stay, I can't even talk. Stay safe in the storm.
Have a good one.
You too, thank you.
Ms. Felder,
Hi.
good morning.
Hey.
You should be in courtroom 332 with Judge Williams. I'm no longer on traffic.
Okay, 332.
Yes, you need the Zoom
Okay.
information.
I'll find it.
Okay, also put a shirt on.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Cover up the top part of your body. Yeah, sure. Cover up.
Okay.
Report. All right.
Judge, it looks like there's still an empty chair at Division One. I'm gonna check in on a couple of other matters if that's okay.
That's fine.
Thank you. I'll be back soon.
Okay.
Judge, this is Attorney Monica Sanford. I have my client Sean Antoine. We still don't have our competency report.
Okay, I have the clerk send it over to you now. Can you put in the message, in the chat, your email address?
Sure.
Good morning, Attorney Kraus.
Good morning, Judge.
Are you ready on True Love?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm already in here.
Say anything, I just said that you weren't, Mr. True Love. I just said to your attorney, she was ready to go. Okay, I will have it sent over now. What Attorney Sanford, what I have in the file is not the report. I'm gonna have the clerk check to see. What's going on with your file report.
I'm sorry, Judge. I didn't quite hear what you said. Could you please be so kind to repeat it?
Of course, what I thought was the report in your client's file is not, so I'm going to have a clerk check to see if it's even available or if there's one.
It's my understanding my client hasn't been interviewed yet.
Oh.
So I was just going to want it reset and to make sure that the request for competency had been sent over to the forensic center, because I spoke with my client yesterday and he said he hadn't been interviewed yet.
Okay, and I don't have much information, seeing that I'm just getting on the docket to know what happened. Let me see.
Yeah.
What's going on here? So I have here that he was re-referred on November 3rd, 2022.
So I think if you would set it out 30 days, I think what I'm gonna have to do is call the forensic center directly myself, because the first time the ball got dropped, it got re-referred and we still have not heard anything. So if you could give me a date in about 30 days, because I know even if I call today, it's gonna be a minute before they do it.
They're calling right now. Hold on. Just a response. Hi, yes, let's call. In regards to the shop.
Yeah, we're about ready for it.
Thank you. Are you saying you signed? What line is that what you're saying? No, no. Listen, let me finish. Yeah. Williams. Okay. How many times after? No, no, no. Okay. That's okay. Thank you. Okay, Attorney Sanford, they actually sent a letter out yesterday. This interview was scheduled for February 23rd. So let me call the case, put that on the record and schedule out a date for a hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That was the- Okay. Okay, we're on the record. This is case 225-8846, the people versus Sean Renal Antoine. Count one, police officer fleeing third-degree vehicle code. Count two, controlled substance possession, cocaine, heroin, or another narcotic, less than 25 grams. Count three, controlled substance possession, cocaine, heroin, or another narcotic, less than 25 grams. This is a habitual offender fourth offense. Notice today is the day set for a competency hearing. Appearances.
Alexander Kirker on behalf of the people, PA6282.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Monica Sanford, P62315 on behalf of Sean Antoine.
And Mr. Antoine, can you state your name for the record, please?
Sean Antoine.
Okay, and Attorney Sanford, it's just been brought to my attention that Mr. Antoine has not been interviewed yet. The center, the forensic center just called while we were discussing and said they sent out a letter yesterday and that his date to be interviewed is February 23rd. He will receive that letter in the mail, and that's all I have on this case so far.
So can we get a date in March then? Because if it's February 23rd and then they have to write the report?
Yes, that's fine. So we'll do the end of March.
Yes.
Let's do March 31st. That's a Friday. Does that work?
That's fine with me, Your Honor.
Okay.
March what now?
March 31st.
March 31st.
How about 9 o'clock?
9 o'clock.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Anything else?
Nothing further. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You have a good one, Mr. Antoine.
All right, thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Okay, Attorney Kraus, now I'm ready.
Okay, Judge.
The we're on the record, this is people versus Tyler Truelove, 2260517. Mr. Truelove is charged with 1 count of weapons carrying concealed. They say separate probable cause comparisons.
Alexander Kirker on behalf of the people, P 6282.
Sarah Kraus appearing on behalf of Tyler Truelove, who is present, Judge.
Mr. Truelove, can you state your name for the record, please?
Tyler Truelove.
Okay, do we have any discovery issues?
No, Your Honor, I am asking for an exam date at this point. I'm wondering if you have anything for Friday, February 10th. I will be in front of you for another exam at 10:30.
I have 9:30 open.
I can do that.
Okay, so February 10th at 9:30 a.m. in person. I work for the people. Okay. Anything else?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Truelove, you are to come in person for this exam, preliminary examination. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, I will see you then. Have a good day.
Thanks,
Okay,
Judge.
you too.
Okay, to the gentleman who is in Division 1, can you state your name for the record, please? Captain Wayne County Jail. Okay, gentleman in Wayne County Jail who just sat down about 5 minutes ago, can you state your name for the record, please?
My name,
Yes, your name.
my name is Carlos Lorenzo, and I'm here to represent the person you got on that paper, which is an all capital name, all capital letters. That's a corporation, and I'm not claiming to be him, but I'm here to represent him. All capital name is all corporation. I'm not a corporation, I'm not dead, I'm not a fictitious entity. So I'm not claiming to be whoever name you have on that paper, which is probably in all capital letters. That's not my name. It's 2 names in this court that sound exactly alike, and only one of them is mine. What name is on that paper y'all have over there? Is it in all capital letters? That's not my name, but it's my property. It's my trade name, and I own it. And I need to know if anybody has permission to use it from me. So do we have that understood? I am not a US citizen, and I'm not a citizen of the United States. I am not that person on that paper, because that person is a fictitious entity. I am actually flesh and blood. I am a man standing on the land, and that's what I got you. Do you understand that? I'm not him. I'm claiming not to be
I heard
him.
you. I just wanted to know who you were. Thank you. I had to check there. I guess.
I told them to bring Mr. Durham. I called him. Mr. Durham for Simon. I called him.
Attorney Simon, thank you. You want to speak to your client in private before we go on the record? Because he's still talking.
Sorry, Judge. Can you repeat that, please?
Do you want to speak to your client in private for a moment? Because he hasn't stopped talking for the last 10 minutes. He's still talking. He doesn't know he's on mute, but he's been talking.
I just saw him Monday at the jail, but okay.
Okay, because I don't think we can have his hearing unless he understands he can't, we all can't talk at the same time.
All right, I'll do a breakout.
Thank you.
That's gonna be interesting when we bring them to court. I'm just saying, I'll make sure we note that.
Okay, Attorney Simon, ready?
Yes, Judge. As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. He's still coming out. Let me wait for him to come out. Right now, I'm gonna call. Okay, we're on the record as the people versus Carlos Lorenzo Durham, case 2259974. Mr. Lorenzo, Mr. Durham is charged with 1 count of police officer assaulting, resisting, and obstructing. The habitual offender fourth offense notice. Also, case 2258771, People versus Carlos Lorenzo Durham. Mr. Durham is charged with count 1, weapons, firearms possession by a felon. Count 2, weapons, felony firearm. Count 3, weapons, ammunition, possession by a felon. Count 4, weapons, felony firearm. Count 5, carrying concealed. Count 6, police officer assaulting, resisting, and obstructing. This is a habitual offender. 4th offense notice. Today's the day set for a probable cause conference appearances.
Alexander Kirker on behalf of the people, P8628.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jonathan Simon, P35596 for Mr. to both matters.
And Mr. Durham, can you state your name, please?
Objection, I'm not a mister. I just told you that it's 2 names that sound exactly alike and only one of them is mine. My name has never been spelled in all capital letters, so that is not my name. Whatever name you have on that paper is a corporation and it does not exist. That's not who I am. I'm not.
What is your name,
I'm here to
sir?
represent him.
What is your name?
My name is Carlos. That's what I go by. My name is not Mr. and I never spelled it in all capital letters. I keep explaining that to y'all, but y'all insist I'm that dead entity on that piece of paper and I'm not.
What is your last name?
What is your name, ma'am? Can I have your name and your oath of office, please? Did you take an oath up on the Constitution, ma'am? Or did you take an oath to violate my constitutional rights in conspiracy with the prosecutor and the Detroit police?
Attorney Simon, what I'm getting here is that Mr. Durham is not present.
Objection, I'm not a Mr.
I can enter a capias because that's not Mr. Durham. Or
Judge, maybe we could have a competency referral.
he knows what he's doing. And for the record, he says he goes by Carlos. Do you know, have you had this case from the beginning, Attorney Simon?
I'm sorry, Judge, what was your question?
Have you had this case from the beginning?
No, originally it was the first case, which was, I think, the CCW was involved, attorney Larry, his last name.
Oh,
Yes, Larry, yes. And then I think he withdrew, and then there was a capias, and then when the second case was picked up, I was appointed on both.
okay.
And then there was another capias, and now he's in custody for failing to appear in December, I believe. November.
Okay. So, I'm not sure how we got this far without him stating his name or identifying who he is. I don't know if today is different. I will refer him. Otherwise, it'll be a case because I can't identify the person who he is. I can't even get through this hearing because he's just talking.
Recording in progress.
Who you asking?
Attorney Sean Good.
Good morning.
So attorney time is usually 60 or 90 days till we come back.
Well, these days, the CFP is not really doing things on a timely basis, so probably the more time, better, because I don't know if they would even have a report ready in 60 days. But if the court wants to set it at 60, that's fine. If it's not ready, we can get another 30 later.
That's what I was thinking. I'll do 60 days. That'll be for both cases.
Yes, Judge.
So March 27th, we'll come back.
March 27th is good. Thank you, Your Honor.
And I put here 9 o'clock.
Very good. And that's just for competency only?
Competency only.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, you have a good one.
Thank you, you too. Take care.
We're off the record on that case. Mr. Clement, your attorney. I know you've been waiting. Your attorney has not checked in for your hearing, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
You don't want to do it. I'm gonna call it.
Yeah. Well, these are both, Attorney Simon, you're back?
I'm sorry, Judge, were you about to ask me a question when I logged off?
No.
No? All right, I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. All right. Sullivan? Sorry, Sullivan. Oh, you're right, I have a card. 8:30.
Excuse me. Officer Rigel from Division 1, Wayne County Jail.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am. I wanted to inform you that I also have Demetrius Davis, Fabian Parnell, and Marco Perisco.
Okay, so let me call the attorney, it'll be Reagan, Attorney Reagan, he's gonna handle all of them. I'll call him now so we can get moving.
No problem, ma'am.
Thank you. So the gentleman, and not Mr. Clement, the other gentleman, who just sat down, Division 1. Unmute and say your name, please. You're on mute, I can't hear you. It's okay. Once you get unmuted, I'll check you in. I'm not gonna pass you by. Okay. Sullivan?
Yes, Judge, good morning.
Good morning. I have Clowney for you for a probable cause conference.
Yes, Judge. And unfortunately, I have still not been able to make any contact with Mr. Clowney.
Okay, let me call the case. We're on the record, this is People versus Antoine Tyrone Clowney, case 2355040. Mr. Clowney is charged with 1 count of weapons, dangerous weapon miscellaneous. This is a habitual offender 4th offense notice. Today is that date set for a probable cause conference appearance.
Alexander Kirker on behalf of the people, P8682.
And good morning, Judge. Neighborhood Defender Service by Andrew Sullivan, P84261, here on behalf of Antoine Clowney. Mr. Clowney is not present at this time.
And just for the record, we were here on the 11th of January, and Council Sullivan, you asked for some time to locate your client, and you have not been successful, correct?
That's correct.
Anything for the people? Okay, I will issue a KPS. It'll be a personal $1,000.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Thank you for calling in so quickly.
Of course.
All right, you have a good one.
You as well.
Attorney Demont Grady.
Good morning, Judge. I'm zooming in on Devontae Watkins. I zoomed in on Monday and then I submitted a motion to withdraw due to a conflict yesterday.
Okay, yes, right.
So just confirming, Mr. Watkins was asking me, he said he's just anxious. Does he have to come to court today, or is the court gonna just reach out to him with a new attorney, or what should he do?
One moment. Okay, so we did call yesterday to get a new attorney, so he does not need to come today because that would not gonna work. Even if he did have an attorney point today, it's scheduled for an exam. So what we'll do is, once we have the attorney assigned to his case, we will have him or her contact Mr. Watkins.
Okay, so I should just tell him to keep waiting and then he'll hear from an attorney.
He does not have to come today.
Great. Thank you. I appreciate your help.
Yes, and you said you sent over a motion.
I did. I emailed it to the courtroom 438 email yesterday.
Okay,
I believe those are around 9 in the morning.
Okay, I'll just call the case and put that on the record that I would have you withdraw, okay?
Okay.
All right, this is case 2259045, the people versus Cavante Tyree Watkins. The Watkins is charged with count 1, robbery unarmed, count 2, assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder, or by strangulation. I'm sorry, there are 2 Mr. Watkins. There's a Cavante Tyree Watkins and a Devontae Kyrie Watkins. And this is for
Devontae. Yep.
Devontae Kyrie, and he is defendant number 2. Appearances.
And Neighborhood Defender Service by Kate Demont Grady, P83667, on behalf of Mr. Devontae Watkins, who's out of custody, and I ask permission to waive his presence.
I will have his presence waived today for purposes of this withdrawal. So, counsel, I did receive your motion, and I just signed the order allowing Neighborhood Defender Services to withdraw. And for the record, yesterday we did call over to Third Circuit to have an attorney appointed to him. We will have that information today. Off the record, can you please provide his phone number so that we can give it to Third Circuit and they can call him?
Yes, I did provide it in the email that I sent, but I can, does the court need it again?
No, I do not. Thank you.
Okay, yep, you're welcome. Nothing else from defense, thank you.
Anything for people? Okay, thank you for sending the motion. I'll scan it over to you.
Perfect, thanks, have a good day.
You too. Bye. Okay, to the gentleman in the Wayne County Jail who was muted, now you're unmuted. What is your name?
Malik Alex.
Say your last name.
Malik Oaks.
That's why I used to be.
Say your last name, sir. So your case isn't until the 31st of this month. I'm not sure why you're here today.
They said I turned myself in for a violation. I'm in jail.
I can see that, but I don't know what. Is it on a different case? It has to be on a different case for a violation on something else, right?
It's not saying I violated tether.
Don't say anything else, first of all, about whether you violated or not.
What'd you say now?
Don't say anything else about whether you violated or not. I'm trying to figure out why you're here. It doesn't, we don't have your file, we don't have anything, so. Spell your last name.
OLDS.
LDS. This name sounds familiar. That sounds so familiar.
Mr. O's, you're gonna have to wait a moment. I don't have your file. I don't see a tether violation, so I need to get some information. So just hold tight, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Attorney Reagan, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Your Honor. Good morning. How are you?
I am fine. How are you doing?
I am outstanding today. Thank you.
We have 4 people, I believe, ready to go.
Yes, ma'am. Ready.
Okay. We have Mr. Clement first.
Yes, ma'am.
They called you?
Attorney Reagan, I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
The tether violation.
I say that one more time.
You know who does tether violation cases?
Yes.
I have a gentleman in the Wayne County Jail who is here for a tether violation. There's no attorney.
Oh, you asked, do I do the tether violation case? Just the redeterminations. I'm sorry.
Okay, but you have no idea who's supposed to show up for a tether violation hearing?
No, I don't. Well, whoever the attorney assigned probably should be, should show whoever the attorney is.
Whoever the attorney is, you should sign up.
Okay.
That name just sounds familiar.
We're on the record with the people of the state of Michigan versus Antoine Clement, 2355291. Mr. Clements is charged with count 1, robbery armed, count 2, weapons, firearms, possession by felon, count 3, weapons, ammunition, possession by felon, Count 4, weapons, felony firearms, second offense notice. Count 5, weapons, felony firearms, second offense notice, and this is the habitual offender court notice. Today's the day set for a bond redetermination hearing appearances.
Alexander Kirker on behalf of the people, P86282.
Judging, good morning. May it please the court. Breaking on behalf of Mr. Clements, who's appearing via Zoom from the Wayne County Jail.
Mr. Clements, please state your full name for the record, please.
Antoine LaShawn Clements, Your Honor.
Attorney Reagan, whenever you're ready.
Thank you, Judge. Mr. Clements, Judge, on Monday was given an unaffordable bond of $100,000 cash by a magistrate of this court, Judge. What I can point out to this court, Mr. Clements is 41 years of age, Judge. He does have a child, lives in the city of Detroit, has been here his entire life. He is currently employed at Walmart, so he has gainful employment. Judge, bond right now is $100,000 cash. Obviously, the charges are serious. I'm not going to try to make light of the charges, but I am asking the court, Judge, to consider reduction, something more reasonable, with maybe a GPS tether to ensure Mr. Clements' return. But again, he's working, he's supporting his family, he's a lifetime resident, so he has ties to the community, Judge.
I'm just given the allegations before the comes notice, people would ask the bond remain the same in this case.
Based on the nature of the charges, as well as his background and the concern for the safety of the community, I am not going to bond at this time. All I can do is order a DSU report.
When would that be back, Judge?
Takes 5 days.
Okay.
Today's the 25th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. His next court date is February 3rd, so it should be ready. So, Mr. Clements, what I'm doing, I'm ordering a DSU report. That report will give me background information on the nature of the offense as well as your background. And you should be ready for your next court date, February 3rd. That will be next Friday at 8:30 a.m. And at that time, your attorney can address your bond with the report that I have.
So Judge, when we're talking about like background, are we talking about, like, you know, where he's going to live and what he does for a living and family and different things of that nature? Because I can tell you a lot of that stuff.
That's included, yes, but it's just in more detail. It's really, I don't, based off of the charges, I don't want to change the file.
Thank you, Judge.
So if some reason pretrial says that there's something out there that makes the court feel more comfortable about changing the bond, then I will consider that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So Mr. Clemens, your next court date will be February 3rd at 8:30 a.m. on Zoom, okay? Mr. Clemens, did you hear me?
What you say, Your Honor?
February 3rd, 8:30 a.m. on Zoom, okay? And your attorney will be present.
Okay, can I have a side break with my attorney?
Attorney Reagan, do you want to go into a break quickly with them?
Well, that's fine. You know, I'm not gonna be your attorney after today though, right? You know that, Mr. Clemens. But I don't mind having a conversation with you though.
All right, thank you.
You want to still speak to him, Mr. Clemens?
What, I couldn't hear you, Your Honor.
Do you still want to speak to him? I'll put you into a room.
Yes, so my bond is still the same?
Yes, on Friday, next Friday, your attorney can address it once I have a report from pretrial services.
Okay, great.
Do you want to talk to the attorney?
Yes,
Hit join on the screen. Attorney Tucker, while we're waiting.
He got Olds. His name is Olds, right?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Okay. Reason.
Good morning.
He got an examination at 12:20 and adjourned. Okay. Yeah, sure, but his attorney is Collins.
Yeah, he's over there.
You did his Zoom.
Yeah, I
Okay,
appreciate
got it.
your help.
Okay,
Thank you.
yeah, I'm trying to. That's why I put all this.
Okay, Ms. Tucker, did you speak to Clerk about your new client?
Yeah, she told me that he was not in the courtroom and he was not on Zoom. And to put on the record that I've been assigned and you was given another court date.
I didn't want to give a new date until you were able to make contact with them. So after you speak to him, we're coming
I
back to
was
the.
literally just spot assigned, so I have absolutely no information on him.
So give his phone number.
Okay, can the courts put his phone number in the chat? And I'll get off and give him a call.
All right, yeah, she'll send it in the chat.
Okay, thank you.
And then call back to the court, we'll set up a date.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Oh, your second term?
no, just one side.
Okay, Mr. Kremiski, let the deputy know that you're all set, we need the next person.
Oh, yes, you say you don't say.
Hey, one of y'all come over here. You don't matter.
You said that?
Yes, sir.
So,
Good morning, sir, what's your name? What's your name, sir?
Demetrius Davis.
Okay, we're on the record, this is People versus Demetrius Rashid Davis. 2355285. Mr. Davis is charged with count 1, robbery unarmed. This is a habitual offender, 4th offense notice. Appearances.
Alexander Gerger on behalf of the people, P86282.
Judge, good morning again. Reagan, P57156 on behalf of Mr. Demetrius Davis, who was appearing via Zoom from the Wayne County Jail this morning.
And Mr. Davis, can you state your full name for the record, please?
Demetrius Rashid Davis.
Okay, Attorney Reagan, whenever you're ready.
Thank you, Judge. Mr. Davis was given a $25,000 cash bond on a previous date, which is unaffordable. Mr. Davis is 35 years of age, Judge. He does have some priors, but they are non-assaultive in nature. Judge, his aunt just passed away. He's trying to get to her funeral, Judge. He's also got some settlement money coming in as well. Judge, he works as a landscaper. He's self-employed, does again live in the city of Detroit, has so his entire life. Complaining witness, Judge, is a neighbor. So therefore, he understands he's to have no contact with this person. I'm asking the court for a reduction of personal $25,000, possibly with the GPS tether. But I think, Judge, based on the fact Mr. Davis has no assaultive history, he has some uttering and publishing stuff, 2011, and in 2006, he had an attempt delivery case. That's what makes him an habitual force. So no assaultive history. I'm asking the court to consider a personal bond on his behalf.
Anything from the people?
You know, the main concern with the complaining witness is a neighbor, and therefore they would ask that you make the same comment.
And Attorney Ray, is my understanding that he will be living in the same location where the neighbor is, the complaining witness, same area?
Judge, it's my understanding that's correct. If the court wishes him not to go back to his home, he can go somewhere else, Judge. Eventually, this matter, I guess, will be resolved. It's alleged that he took a wallet, I guess, and some cash from the neighbor. I don't know the depth of what the situation was with the neighbor owing money or whatever it was, but I mean, it'll get resolved at a later time, I'm sure. But at this point, my client will not have contact with that area. If the court wishes him to go somewhere completely different, he will do so.
Does he have anywhere to go?
Mr. Davis, well, tell the court where else you can go if the court was inclined to think about releasing.
Yes, where I live at, the native used to stay there. He does not stay in my building. I'm the caretaker of the building. He does not live there anymore. He doesn't need to stay in that area anymore. Because that's what the whole thing was. He jumped on another one of my tenants.
Don't talk, Mr. Davis. Yeah, you don't want to tell. Just don't come out.
Oh, I apologize.
I can't take your word that he doesn't live there anymore. He's not here to say anything, and the prosecutor doesn't have the information. So what I'm asking you, is there anywhere else where you can live?
Yes, I could go to my
information can be provided.
To my grandmother's house, 13703 LaSalle.
No, I don't want you to put that on the record. How far is it from where you live?
Hello?
How far is your grandmother's house from where you currently were living?
It's gotta be probably about 2 miles or something.
And Mr. Davis, you said you're self-employed doing landscaping?
Yes.
What's the name of the company?
I don't even know the name of the company. I'm basically working for the build, like the building that I was just living in, like far as fixing the building up, keeping the building together. Like the caretaker of the building.
So I would need the address of your grandmother's house for the tether unit if I'm going to have you on a personal bond. I'm going to go offline, off of YouTube. I need you to provide that address